It's your boy Hunna. It's your boy Hunna. Yes, people. Yes, you have just arrived to the first podcast of the channel. We have some big things to talk about, guys. Seriously, we're gonna have some crazy things to talk about. Revenant is doing crazy things right now. It's absolutely amazing. We're gonna talk about his abilities as well, what happened with Forge. But before all of that, I just actually want to say to the viewers, to the 100%ers, to the members of the PKAA, the Peacekeeper Appreciation Association and Associates, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing and liking the video. You guys are helping the channel grow. When I started YouTube, I didn't even expect people to be watching. I didn't think people will be, showing the support you guys are showing, but you really are. And you're making my day go a lot better, guys. Every time I see a comment, I'm just, it just over the moon stuff, guys. So I just want to say thank you for making this channel one of the hottest channels, in my opinion. And obviously it's biased, definitely biased, obviously. In my mind, it's the best in the planet. But obviously we got a long way to go for that, guys. But you get the point. Thank you guys for being a part of OneHunnaShots. I bring you guys the tutorials. I love bringing you guys the tutorials. I think it helps. I love having the videos that really help people. The how to break out of, and how to use certain legends, certain weapons, how to get out certain situations. It's brilliant. And it actually helps me as an Apex Legends player improve myself. You give these tips out and they actually do translate. It does seep in over time. It does help your decision making over time as well. So it's a win-win in that regard, guys. So massive shout outs to you guys. We hit 500 subscribers. Do you know how guys, craziness, absolutely craziness. And you know what, I thought to myself, let's just introduce something brand new today. Let's just introduce something that I haven't done on the channel. What can I do to add more value to the channel for you guys? And I think maybe having this conversation, having something like this weekly, just going, just having a chat. I think, just having a chat about things Apex related, not so much Apex related, but Apex related nonetheless. And we're just talking about anything. I've seen so many things on Reddit, on Instagram, on Twitter. And obviously we are going to talk about a hell of a lot of stuff in these podcasts. It's going to be so chilled, so relaxed. So make sure you have time. Make sure I'm actually going to come up with guys, help me come up with a name for the podcast. That would be a great start. We have a real fierce name for the podcast. Shout some suggestions down in the comment section, because I'm actually looking to do this properly. I'm going to try and do this for as long as I can on the channel. Get some guests over. It should be good. I think it should be good. Once again, biased view, but it should be the greatest podcast on YouTube. That is the aim, guys. So without further ado, I kind of want to swing our attention back over to the topic at hand. And the topic at hand we have is Revenant. Revenant. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's been doing the craziest stuff lately. I don't know if you saw Forge's interview where they announced Forge is coming into the Apex Legends games. He's qualified. He's teamed up with Hammond Industries / Hammond Robotics / some crazy company I've never really heard of, but they're kind of eerie and have bad intentions. And this whole thing is just a crazy EastEnders storyline that I'm just having to go on the YouTube channel and check every single day to find out a bit more lore, a bit more story, a bit more information to kind of make a case and kind of make sense of this whole situation, Hammond Robotics. But you get what I mean. Like, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. I don't know what, guys, I'm just scrambling. Listen, after the murder, after the assassinate, let me just move this tab over. Sorry if you hear the mouse there. I'm just moving this over real quick. Let me just get over what I just saw. So 2 days ago, OneHunnaShots, me, I was eating some food innocently. And I thought, let me just go on the Apex Legends YouTube channel. Let me just have a look and see what they've uploaded. And they've uploaded an interview called Up Close and Personal. I was like, okay, I'm interested. It's only a minute long or something like that. Let me just click on it, see what happens. And I'm watching it, and Forge is there. Forge. And I'm like, wait, who is Forge? And he's talking the most crud. He's talking so much. He's saying to Legends, yeah, come get it. I'm the guy. I'm real grateful to be here. But Hammond Robotics, they've supported me this whole way through. I'm just thinking to myself, calm down. Calm down. You haven't even proved yourself in there. Don't go. You're going a bit too much with the sales right now. We haven't seen any results. Get in the games first, because by the looks of your abilities, your leaked abilities, it's not looking too good. So I'm looking at this and I'm watching this and I'm just like, okay. And then all of a sudden, darkness just takes over. The studio flashes dark for a split second. The announcer's flustered. She's just like, ooh, flustered. I'm there. I'm eating my food. Then all of a sudden, I just see Revenant behind Forge. And me personally, listen, I'm OneHunnaShots. I come from London. It's a beautiful place. Beautiful area. Very diverse. Everyone is there doing their business. You have all walks of life. London. Home. But we do have one problem. And that problem is knife crime. Quick side note, it's never cool to carry knives. But the thing I witnessed with Revenant, his blade, or whatever that thing was, that he impaled Forge. People in London get stabbed, unfortunately. And people in London get stabbed. But Forge was impaled. He was probably hanging off of Revenant's arm. Blood all over the interviewer's face. I was eating my food. I was bamboo. I was so shocked. I was like, raw, that ended quick. That was a bad interview. That was a bad PR move. I don't think Forge had the best PR move, like best PR team available to him. I think Forge was taken advantage of. I feel like there was a setup. At the time, I was like, there must be more to this. There is a setup. This is odd. To just be announced in the games and then just to get KO'd, just to get knocked. Forge's face when he went was how I felt when I died to G7s, guys. When I died to G7s in an Apex Legends game, my face is like that. Just the shock, disbelief. I look at the summary. I just see 4 shots by G7. 2 of them are headshots. All over for me. Purple shield doesn't matter. Stripped. Gold shield doesn't matter. Stripped. Because it's a G7. Forge. Rip Forge. I kind of want to have a 1-minute silence for Forge. That was sadness. But then, you know what? We went into the game. Went to play an Apex Legends game in memory of Forge. Landed at Sorting Factory and found out that there's a box there. Talking about you can get his commemorative charm on your weapon. And on that charm, it says something like along the lines, allegedly, often imitated, but never defeated. Now, Respawn. EA. Developers. Please don't tell me that was a whole bamboozle. Please don't tell me Forge is actually alive. Please don't tell me that was an imitation of Forge. Because I almost spilled my Coca-Cola over my setup. I was not expecting that attack. That was a sneak attack. That was an excellent assassination attempt. Please don't tell me you've just tested the waters with my emotions just like that. Because that was heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Revenant is on a rampage. Revenant is the ultimate villain right now. So I'm recording this. I'm deciding to, make a podcast on what I witnessed a day ago. Forge's assassination. Forge's death. His quick introduction and quick exit into the franchise of Apex Legends. And then something else happened. Something else was dropped on the Apex Legends YouTube channel. Something out of the blue. When I saw this, I was like, what? Season 4 trailer? Guys, you already know Season 4 is what we want. You already know that all of us are like Apex Legends addicts just waiting in the alley for our next hit. Come on, when's the next season? Please, give me the next season. Please, I just need it. Please, I can't do this anymore. This season is just too much for me. Okay, that is real emotions, guys. That's real emotions right now. That's how I kind of feel deep down. Don't you feel like this season has gone on for ages? I feel like it has. So, when I saw this trailer and I saw the season 4, I had to click on it. I had to do it. And what I witnessed confirmed my suspicions. Confirmed that Revenant, aka Evil Pathfinder, but not really, is the ultimate villain Apex Legends has actually seen. Caustic has been blown out of the window. Completely out of the window. Let's get into this. We're actually going to talk about what I just saw because it's ridiculous. Let's go. Oh my word. I actually said window twice with my chest. Okay, guys. So the phrase I'm going for is blown out of the water. Caustic is going to be blown out of the water by Revenant. It just looks like that. But before we get going and get into the next part, let's just talk about something real quick. If this is the first time you're coming to the channel, if you've been to the channel before and haven't done so, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Join us, the 100%ers. According to my statistics, guys, 80% of you guys who watch my content are not subscribed. So guys, press the button. Do it. Join us. Let's go. Join us, the 100%ers. We are the PKAA, the Peacekeeper Appreciation Association and Associates. This is what we do. We make Apex Legends content, tutorials, rants, and now the podcast. We've got a lot coming on, a lot of content. We're getting it going. Join us. Notification bell. Press it. Alerted. New uploads. Right there. Community. Let's go. Okay, that was a lot of hype, but you get the message, guys. Join us. Moving on to the next bit in the podcast, we are still talking about why Revenant is the ultimate evil, why Revenant is completely crazy, and I just stumbled across the season 4 trailer, watched that, completely cinematic, completely sold, 10 out of 10, Apex lore, call me OneHunna lore, I'm involved, I'm investigating, trying to find out everything I can because this is crazy. I do really like the fact that Apex Legends is able to have such a great and deep storyline. These is only 2 legends we are seeing so far, Revenant and Forge. Really having this kind of lore between them and seeing this kind of trailer situation going on, all these tweets going out with a bit more information here and there. But now we have this trailer. So I clicked on it, as you do. After the last one, who's not going to click on the next one? So I clicked on the trailer on the YouTube channel, Apex Legends YouTube channel. It will be linked below. Same with the Forge interview video as well. Will be linked below so you can check that out. But absolutely crazy. Cinematics on point. Seen a lot. Listen, Revenant is a bad boy. Once again, we see him. Revenant is climbing up a skyscraper. Light speed. But in the reflection, we see a human. I'm thinking, what's up with that? Who's that? What? So he climbs up and he's interrupting the dinner. Now, this dinner looks very sophisticated, I might add. You got the champagne, we got the wine glasses. We have all the security, all 20 of them. So the people having dinner are important people. That's for sure. High value targets, as we would say. High value targets. So Revenant comes in, bursts through the window on a crud, comes through, slow motion and I can't even remember if he did a forward roll. So I'm just gonna do the sound effect again because it was just cinematic. Just through the glass rolling through. People are scared. Oh, nervous. Everyone nervous. But security spring into action. Trash starts shooting. But Revenant's there just murking people. First guy bangs the first guy. Then he gets the impaler again. Same thing he did to Forge and just impales one of the security guards. Moves on. Continues fighting. Then all of a sudden, it gets on top. He activates some sort of hidden ability, turns Super Saiyan on him, completely changes form. He's on a completely new chakra level. And he's fighting more security guards. He teleports behind a security guard. Now, this is what I think, right? I think we just saw his ultimate, and I think we just saw his ability, Total Recall. You know, that black smoke where he just teleported behind someone? That probably looks like his ability, Total Recall, where, you know, he can place a totem down, and when you get knocked, you don't die or you don't get knocked. You just respawn somewhere with 20 HP. But it looked like he had a lot more than 20 HP. But what's also apparent in the trailer, guys, is it looks like the P2020 has made a really big impression with the devs, because they made that gun look like the wingman. They made that gun look unstoppable. Have you guys landed and picked up a P2020? Have you guys felt the despair? You were practically dead. If anyone has picked up any other weapon, bar the Mozambique, even the Mozambique can get you popped. But the P2020, my goodness, they made that gun look unstoppable. They made that gun look utterly, utterly filthy. It's not like that. But we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. So, in the trailer, we then see Revenant approach the family. And the mum, she picks up the P2020 because she sees Revenant's success with said P2020. And she takes the single shot. She must have forgot the hammer points. She must have forgot them. She must have just left the hop-up at home. You know, as you do. Because that shot did absolutely nothing but infuriate Revenant. Revenant gets completely angry and just turns around and one-shots. Get that one tap. Loba's mum, Rosie, as we now later find out to be, her mum gets one-tapped by a P2020. So obviously the dad is now carrying Rosie. Rosie / Loba out of the place to try and save her. She's a child. Save the children. And he puts her in the elevator to try and get her to safety. And Revenant's close behind. And just as she's able to go down in the elevator, Revenant gets him by the neck. He's looking at Revenant like, who are you, man? What are you doing? Imagine you have a birthday party or something like that, and some robot just comes in and is just destroying everyone, knocks out your uncle. Your auntie's there. She throws her shoe to try and defend your other uncle. Revenant just one-taps her with a BB gun. You know what I mean? She's just there now. Sparko, out. You're trying to run to safety. You've seen your mum get hit with a BB. She's there with an airsoft gun. She's there just touching on the floor. Out cold. That's going to fill you up with vengeance. That's going to fill you up with a lot of anger. And so she's going to grow up. Now, we've seen it in the movies. We've seen it in all of the movies, guys. This is the classic storyline of Loba / Rosie is getting hella revenge in season 4/5. And I am waiting to see that. I am waiting to see what this lore has to offer. This is immense. This is intense. This is what I'm after. This is a bit of me. I'm there for it. I'm there for it, guys. Listen, guys, I hope you're excited. I hope you're just as excited as me. This was great. As someone that's not really into lore before all of this stuff really came out, fantastic. 10 out of 10. Cinematic. Involved. I'm there. I got my hit. My dopamine hit. I'm good. Bring on season 4. But the look in Loba's eyes just makes me wonder what she's going to be like when she gets in the arena. What her voice line's going to be like. She's going to be hella aggressive with it. She's probably going to be so aggressive with it, guys. Yeah, just give me the heavy ammo. Like, I want to kill him. Oh, no, that's not Revenant. Like, do you know what I mean? Just complete cruddy, crud in the UK is just hard. Like, just on job, just about it, just on stuff, on smoke, like crud, like bow, like yes, like blah, booze. Like, do you know what I mean? All of that and more. Further that. Continuously. You know what I mean? Just all of that, guys. Just crud. I think Loba is going to be more crud than Bangalore. Bangalore is bae because she has a can-do attitude in my book. There is no task too big for Bangalore. But I think Loba's going to change that and make everything a bitter thing. I don't blame her. Her entire family, her entire organization just got wiped out in front of her. I would be angry. I would seek vengeance. And what's up with Revenant looking in the mirror and seeing himself as a human? I thought dude was a robot. Because it seems to me, upon research, it seems to me that this guy is basically consciousness in like a USB. And he's just been put into this robot. So he has a consciousness. So these actions he's doing is not AI gone wrong. It's not any of these companies that we see going wrong and the robots are taking control and it's the end of our lives and we're all over and we're all done. This is someone making conscious decisions to do this. This is revenge. So we're going to see the double revenge. This is going to be the revenge on the revenge because Rosie's going to want her revenge. But so does Revenant. So it's just a revenge story. Classic. Lovely. We love to see it. Brilliant. Fantastic. I mean, everybody loves a revenge story, right? Everybody loves a well-justified revenge story. And I think what I just witnessed, right? The Forge interview plus the season 4 trailer, you know, aka Loba's Family's Massacre, yeah, that has, in conjunction with each other, combined, has just made me realize that this revenge actually needs to happen. Revenant needs to get got. Revenant needs to get got for what he's done. I'm backing the underdog. I want Rosie / Loba / Forge. I don't even think that guy's dead. I don't think he's dead. So I want all of these guys to go on a crud, mingle, network, you know, Facebook, Twitter, you know, mingle, and then come up with a plan to destroy this guy once and for all. This guy's got everybody on the ropes. This guy's got legends on the ropes. He hasn't even touched the world's edge yet. This is absolutely crazy. So you guys know already, I'm looking for any more trailers. I do think, right, there should be a gameplay trailer next week. And we are definitely going to be discussing that on next week's podcast. Once again, I do want to remind you guys that I really do need you guys to suggest some names for the podcast so that we can get this going. Let me know what you think and we can come up with a good name. This is our podcast. This is for us. So it's only fitting that, you know, we come up with a name for it. So do let me know in the comment section below what you would like to see. Do let me know what you think of the podcast. And you know what, guys? Are you looking forward to Revenant? Are you actually looking forward to Revenant right now? Because you do know once again, he's going to be overpowered. He is going to decimate everybody you love currently in the game. You love Octane? He's irrelevant now. You love Mirage? Irrelevant. You love Wraith? Kinda still irrelevant, but relevant, but not irrelevant, and relevant still. You know what I mean, guys. Just in the middle. He's got everybody on ropes. This guy can do it all. He can revive himself. Just think about that. He can revive himself. I thought Crypto's drone being able to pick up someone's banner was game-changing. It is, in a way. But for you to be able to revive yourself with 20 HP, and you know what? Potentially, if you have a gold backpack, I want to see if it works in conjunction. If you use the totem, come back to life, but you have a gold backpack, I don't know. Do you lose your stuff? This is all these questions I've got. But we're going to talk about these questions in next week's or even future podcasts when these become apparent, when we know the answers, and we can actually talk about the effects Revenant's going to have on the game. But take it from me, it's going to go one way, and he's going to be super duper doopity OP. But guys, I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank you guys for being a part of the first podcast on the channel. I want to thank you guys for being supportive of OneHunnaShots. Me, the channel, this is our channel. We got this. Let's keep going. More content coming in during the week. I just thought, let me just dabble in this, try my hand at this, see how you guys like it. If you do enjoy it, make more. So do let me know, like, do like it if you do like it. Let me know your feedback, what you'd like to see, and so forth. You guys are legends, literally. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Share this with your friends if you had a laugh. Let me know what you found funny. Let me know what you found informative. Let me know what you liked about the podcast. It's your boy Hunna. And this is the best. This is the best channel. Yes, once again, it's biased. Definitely biased. 100% biased. But it is the best channel, guys. And not because it's my channel, but because of like you guys, the community guys. Like seriously, like you guys are great. And I learn things from you all the time. So big up yourselves. Brush that dirt off your shoulder. Just wipe. Yes. You know what I mean? All those ad-libs. You're the bomb. Keep doing your thing. You know what? Apex Legends is the game. Apex Legends is not going anywhere. I don't think it's going anywhere. Season 4 is going to be so lit. Make sure you're ready. 100%ers, make sure you're willing to adapt. Make sure you're ready for what's coming, because it's going to be a meta change and a half. Everything you know about the game is going to be changing. Might be a new map, might be changes to the map, we don't know. I don't put it past them. They put so much into all of this that I definitely know there is something in store. The Grand Soiree came out. Loads of little teasers, tasters of what could come. Boy, Apex Legends is where it's at right now, guys. I'm down. Number 1 on the trending page, that Season 4 trailer. So it's doing numbers. We've got the world, the gaming world on ropes right now. Cinematics were on point, guys. Shout out to the devs. Shout out to Respawn. Shout out to them, man. Dare. Shout out to all those guys, because that was big. I really enjoyed it. And I'll be at the next one. I'll be at the next one. But guys, shout out yourselves. Keep it cool. Keep it Hunna. Keep it Hunna. Keep it a Hunna. All the time. And until next time. Peace. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Peace.